Guys, you are not going to believe what you're about to see. This guy Chris put, has anyone pointed out that November 2nd is the Day of the Dead? Well, no, nobody pointed that out, so thanks for pointing that out. And the reason that's important is you're not going to believe this. This totally opened up a plethora of information right here. Along with the comment from the other day where Terminator Judgment Day, look at this. I never even knew this because all I do is read Jonathan Cahn books over and over again. I guess I don't watch movies and I don't know any of this stuff, a lot of these things, so thanks for putting these comments down here. But the other day somebody put Terminator 829. Look at it. I guess everybody knows this besides me, but August 29th is Terminator Judgment Day. And real quick, I'll just show it one more time. 829. The Torah month 8 we're in right now, the 29th day is November 2nd, okay? Why is that key? Because look at this. The 26th we're looking at, September 26th, this month we're in right now on the Hebrew calendar is Tishri. So Tishri means 7, Sept. And the date we've been looking at this entire time is September 26th. And 6s are 9s. So they're putting everything right here on the date, September 29th, the Gentile date, November 2nd. So that day, Terminator 829. Why did I bring that up? Check this out, guys. Decem, pay attention. This is nuts. Decem means 10, right? We're the month of October. So technically this day right here, October 26th is December 22nd. And we know 6s are 9s. So they're coding everything right here on October 26th and everything right here on September 26th. In September, the Hebrew month was Elul. Elul means 12. So everything is coded on this date, December 22nd. December 22nd, the winter solstice. All they're doing is turning this around and saying 6s are 9s. Okay? So the reason I bring that up is check this out. Guys, everything was coded in the month of April. April. Why April? Well, you saw that comment from the other day about those horses on April 26th. The first time Iran hit inside of Israel, Iran hit Israel in history was the night of April 18th. Okay? April. The earthquake in New York, the fake HARP earthquake, was on April 5th. Okay? The fake eclipse was April 8th. Why am I telling you this? Because the month Adar means 12. Look at the date on April Fool's Day, 12/22, the date I just showed you. Why is that important? Let me show you. We just talked about December 22nd connected to September 26th and October 26th, and we know 6s are 9s, okay? Guys, pay attention. This is going to blow your mind. I had to look at this a few times. So, December 22nd is October 26th and September 26th, and 6s are 9s. All right, why is that important? Because our date right here, our date that we're looking at, 6s or 9s, on November 2nd, on the other calendar, it's the 1st. See the number 1 right there down there? November 2nd is Shezvan 1. That there is April Fool's Day. And why was it called April Fool's Day? We all know. Because April Fool's Day was the original New Year's. Why am I telling you that? Check this out. So after that person put in the comments, Day of Dead, I Googled Day of Dead, obviously, and it says November 1st, 2nd is Day of Dead, right? The Day of the Dead. Look at that right there. See that mask? Hello? Day of Dead right here. Ipet Goat, Day of Dead with fireworks. New Year's Eve. That's why he's got that thing in his mouth. So the day of New Year's Eve is literally November 2nd. Not only is it the Day of the Dead, but we all wondered, or I wondered, why he's got that little noisemaker in his mouth. That's the Day of the Dead. Okay, and the fireworks going on right there. New Year's fireworks, Day of Dead. It's literally, this is November 2nd right here, precisely after Day of Dead. But this is even crazier. Look at this. So you saw that comment from the prior video, or everybody probably but me knew that Terminator Judgment Day was 8/29. 8/29. 8/29, November 2nd. Check this out. This part of Donnie Darko's arm, precisely the numbers 829. 829. Okay? 829 on this half and 1224. Let's look at 1224. Guys, seriously, October 26th, Oct, Decem means 10. There's your December 24th on October 26th. Guys, October 26th and 1224. Bereshit is the beginning, and we're looking at, obviously, sixes or nines. So all we do is go right here, and that's November 2nd. So Donnie Darko's arm shows Judgment Day as October 26th, which is our connection to September 26th, December 22nd, all of it right here. Oh my God, look at this. All right, and I showed this the other day when I was doing that other video. So when you type in knocking on the door of Judgment Day, CNN, this date pops up, April 30th, 2022. We're knocking on the door of Judgment Day. Why am I bringing that up again? Let me show you. Because when you click on it, it literally, April 30th, and we connected this date to Tishri 30. The very next day is November 2nd in the last video. But I showed the Hebrew calendar on April 30th. But this article is knocking on the door of Judgment Day. Look at this. I pulled up the Hebrew calendar, that white calendar, but I did not pull up the Torah calendar connecting this date. You're not going to believe this. Holy moly. Look at the date, April 30th. It's the 28th. 128. Leave the world behind. What day are we looking at? We're looking at the date 129. May Day. May Day. May Day. This is why they make you say May Day. Right here. Guys, May Day? Are you kidding me? Oh my God. And it was an eclipse, a partial eclipse. The sun will be dark, the moon turn to blood, and the sun will be darkened. Guys, the article said knocking on the door of Judgment Day from April 30th. April 30th, 2022, right there was 128, knocking on the door of Judgment Day. What day are we looking at? 129, Tishri 29. Holy moly, not only does the timestamp connect to the very next day, November 2nd, but the Torah calendar connects. On top of this, Donnie Darko connected to Terminator Judgment Day. On top of Day of Dead, November 2nd, and April Fool's Day was December 22nd. Guys, this is nuts. Re-listen to you gotta believe April Fool's Day was December 22nd. That's New Year's. This is why Blondie showed a nuke going off on New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve. So they're using the Hebrew calendar. They're saying New Year's Eve is November 2nd. They won't even be a thunderstorm on November 1st. There won't even be, obviously they're not going to start the event on November 3rd because that's too obvious. So the only day left is November 2nd. And it's going to be, the world is going to be shocked when Iran hits New York. Why is it Iran and why is it New York? Because Ishtar loves to smash the door. The goddess, her people were locked out of Stonewall, but this was the goddesses who refused to be kept out of any realm because of a closed gate. See how he underlined gate, this Kanjan? The closed gate or locked door. Her ancient inscriptions describe her threats to bring violence against the gates and doors that would not open to her. So, the goddess had come to the gate of America. Where is the gate of America? They're telling you the gate is Stonewall. Where is Stonewall? It is in New York, and Iran is the only country that can start to bring judgment. Obviously, Russia, North Korea, and China are all going to bring judgment to America, but Iran and New York are the first ritual. At this point, guys, wake me up when September ends. It's going to be more shocking for us if nothing happens on the night of Saturday night or Saturday afternoon, whenever. If nothing happens, and the world is going to be shocked. If something happens, we're the complete opposite. At this point, it's going to be an utter shock if New York doesn't get nuked by Iran on that day. September 26th is literally September 29th, the great 8th day, Christmas at ground zero. You cannot have Christmas in July without being in the month of July. And July literally ends this coming weekend, this coming Sabbath. July's over, guys. Put a fork in it. Game over. July's done. So, right here, right now, Ipet Goat. Guys, we all know this is Taiwan, right here. The tiger, the day of the tiger, and the nuclear symbol on her face, right here. And then the Antichrist shows up. Guys, this is it. This is Ipet Goat. Solved. Stick a fork in it. September 26th is the day. Will always be the day. Connected to October 26th. So that we had to go through goalposts. We had to go through events. There's no way on all of Earth to know if the date was going to be September 26th, October 21st, October 26th, or November 2nd. These were absolutely the 4 days. And if you watch those other videos, all those days connect. All of them connect to each other. Obviously, I'm not going to show it again, but you can see September 26th, Actually, I'll show it here. On September 26th, Nezro got killed. Multiple hurricanes connected to September 26th. Multiple. Not one, but two major Florida hurricanes connected to September 26th. One to the Gentile September 26th, and one to the Julian September 26th. Okay? So then we had, and the Nezro killing happened September 26th. October 21st, we had to have 7/11, 9/11, and that was the precise market double top. Okay? On the IWM, the Canary in the Coal Mine indicator. Okay? Which was not a major event, but we had to have October 21st because 7/11, 9/11, you have to have that. And then obviously we had to have October 25th into 26th. You just had to have that, and that's when magically Israel hit Iran. Every one of these dates, we only had 3 dates so far, and every one of these dates, major events happened. I wouldn't call October 21st a major event, but the two Shimshat Torah's major events happened, so they're pointing to this day on top of all the 26 and 29 coding. Why am I telling you that? Because October 29th, or whatever you want to call this date actually, November 2nd is the day we're looking at. That's the final day on the board. As you just saw, that's the final day. All right, so now look at these mainstream timestamps and read between the lines. They are doing God's work in capital letters. What day are they doing God's work? On 1/2/9/1029. Holy moly. And they put doing God's work in capital letters? Of course they're doing God's work, so they think when they blow everything up. Guys, look at this. Head of the octopus. 7/6. When is 7/6? Go back to those other videos. I'm not going to keep showing it, but January 6th. J6 is the 18th on that calendar. When is the 18th? When was the 18th? It was the 30th, the day Miss America was found dead. Okay, January 30th. The 18th, it was J6. If you go watch those other videos. And then we got, obviously, we are not garbage. They are not garbage. We are garbage, is what it is. So we are garbage. But the date, 1/8/10/8, Oct 8. What are we looking at? We're looking at the month 8 and the first day, Shezvan. Shezvan 1 is 8/1. That's November 2nd. Go back and look. And then we have this one. We just talked about April. Once again, garbage between the lines. Who's garbage? Oh, these people holding these American flags are calling them garbage. Between the lines. Don't read outside the lines. Outside the lines is for the dumbed down monkeys. If you want to know what's going on, read between the lines like they teach you in kindergarten, and then numbers don't lie. Okay? Numbers do not lie. So 4/17. When is 4/17? I just showed you. That was October 21st, the 17th. And that was October 25th. All this is connected. And look at nuclear war probability is rising rapidly, tells Elon Musk back on October 9, 2022. Look at that timestamp, 8/21. When is 8/21? 8/21 is October 25th, the day Israel hit Iran. The night of October 25th, it was October 26th there. Why is 8/21 important? Because as you see, the date we had, October 21st, was the 17th day. The day the flood started. That's why we had to have this day. The 17th day. Guys, I'm telling you right now, the 17th day, literally, let's look one last time. There is the 17th day. First Gentile month, 29. And what day are we looking at? We're looking at the first Hebrew month, 29th day. Tishri 29. They're mixing and matching these two calendars because of leap year to confuse you. So this day is Tishri 29, November 2nd. That's why Elon said 8/21 in his timestamp about nuclear war. And then you got this puppy. Best place to survive nuclear war, says Newsweek. Are you kidding me right now? And when they put a J6 right in your face, 1/6, and I just showed you 1/6 was the 18th, connected to January 30th. Guys, seriously. Okay? Massive in between the lines, some massive nuclear thing, according to Reuters, not Hal Turner. This is actually Reuters, talking about massive response to nuclear attacks, simulate whatever, but the date, October 29th, and Eastern time is what you use. I'm in Central, but everything is coded Eastern time. What is that date? What is that timestamp? 12/32, December 23rd. Guys, December 23rd. When is December 23rd? It was October 25th. Oh my God. They're literally just handing this to you on a silver platter. And then look at this. This sign means the grand hailing sign of distress. And then you got this guy giving you the distress symbol on the date 8-3, Oct 3, 3-8. Okay, Oct 3. It's going to be 8-3 over there. It's going to be November 2nd here. What does Shezvan mean? Shezvan, the month we're about to be in, is Oct. Oct 2, day of distress. So we're going to be in distress by the time we get to Bloody Sunday over here. Guys, look what CNN just put out there. January 6th is going to be pretty fun. January 6th is going to be pretty fun. What do the monkey morons think? They're talking about the future January 6th or the past. They're wearing a Day of the Dead mask, well, in my opinion. But look at this. Here's January 6th right here. J6, 11-6, 11-5. That's the 18th. Simply go to the 18th. There's the 29th and 30th. They're literally putting it in front of people's faces. And these monkeys, all they care about is this election. Oh my God, man. And here we have a 222 timestamp. We've all seen the 222. There's plenty of YouTube people with their handle with 222. Guys, is it really that hard for people, for these knuckleheads with the 222, to take the number 8 minus the number 6, 8 minus 6, and come up with 2? And then you just go right here to October 26th, 222, and 6s or 9s. And they're giving you the 222. And good old CBS puts out this little whatever, and look at the date. April Fool's Day. April 1st, which is exactly the date, November 2nd, we just talked about. Let's read this quick comment by Clifton. Appreciate the nice words. But he says that, let's say he had a dream, attack happened in New York, it was a new moon. Okay, check this out. I showed this in another video, but I totally forgot about this. Check this out. Guys, somebody way smarter than I created an indicator on these stock charts with the moon phase. Why? Because look at Scamcoin. Look at this. It goes up on the full moon. Where was it at? 62, now it's come down today, but it went to a high of 73. So it juiced up 13,000 from a full moon, and now that we're approaching a new moon, it's going to come back down on its way down. So crashes happen. I wouldn't say crashes, but declines happen on a new moon. In this crypto, look at this. 95% of the time, it goes up on a full moon, and here, completely comes down on a new moon. Like, what in the world? And this is why Saturday is indeed derived from Saturn, the Roman god associated with wealth, agriculture, the rest of it. Saturday was named in the honor of Saturn. And here it is. The connection between Saturn and Satan is a topic that often arises in very mythological, astrological, religious interpretations. So, in quick summation from the last video, here's the Simpsons calendar right in your face. The day we're looking at is the 29th, which is Saturday, the day that's missing on this calendar. And here's the Donnie Darko calendar. The exact match to the month October, and there's that 29th right here. The exact match, 29th on a Saturday, right here. The Donnie Darko calendar matches. All this stuff matches. And what are the odds from this commercial or something? But 623, September 17th. September 17th. What is the International Day of Judgment? We know 8/29 is the Terminator Day of Judgment. Look at this. The International Day of Judgment, January 17th. And here we have the month of January and the Torah 17th day, exactly on January 29th, 129. So not only do we have Terminator connected to the Day of Judgment, we have the International Day of Judgment on Saturday night. Guys, there's no way that there isn't an event this day. There's no way. We got Iran waiting in the wings to retaliate. You know, everything is set up. They're going to do this before the election to sell everybody on the fact, oh, they did it before the election because they didn't want Biden. They can easily sell this script to the monkeys at this point. The monkeys will be easily sold a script. And this script is the most basic script. They don't want Trump in power. They want the weak leader. Whatever script about the election they're going to sell, that's what they're going to sell. And we'll end with this, young man. The snake himself, November 5th will be the most important day in the history of America, okay? The timestamp, 8/11, 8. I just showed you, when is 11/8? On that other calendar, 11/8, 118 is precisely the date, January 30th. The end of the 29th into the 30th, the most important day in history. The monkeys think he's talking about the selection. He's not. He's literally, and he put out this tweet on August 25th, 8/25, Christmas. Guys, seriously, Decem means 10, 10 means oct. Right here, Christmas and 8/11. The timestamps matter. The words, they can lie to the goyim and they can kill the goyim. All right, so let's see what happens. Saturday, November 2nd, it's definitely song worthy. Guys, let's add this bonus clip to the very end. The Terminator thing I just learned about. So look at that time, 2:14. I did an entire video about 2:14. Check this out. Now, let's get to the good stuff. Watch this. So what did we just say? Month 5 is what they're coding over here. Month 11 and month 5. So we go to month 5, which is May, and we go to May 22nd and 23rd. May 22nd literally is IR 14. What's IR mean? 2. Valentine's Day, 2/14. And May 23rd is 2/15. Now watch this. Look at this little rascal here. So we have a goat sacrifice at the very beginning of Ipet Goat. A goat sacrifice, and what do we have here? A dog. A goat and a dog. Okay, why is that important? Let me show you. Valentine's Day is on 2/14. And Valentine's Day is an offshoot of a holiday called Lupercalia. Okay, Lupercalia is a dog and one or more male goats. What do we say? A dog and one or more male goats to represent sexuality, sacrifice by the Lupercalia, a group of priests. 2 of them at this point. Guys, look, what does IR mean? I just said it means 2, and so your date 2/22 is literally right here on Valentine's Day. That's why that time, this is why this time is 2/14. Not only is August 29th, not only is 8/29 our October 26th connection, but our 2/22 date is literally right there. There is no other day this is pointing to. It is impossible to point to a different day. Something's got to go down that day if this is correct. There is no other day. If they're just screwing with us, then they're screwing with us. But how many people can figure this out? So there's no way they are screwing with us. This has got to be it. 2/14. Come on now. All right. Summation. 2/22 is October 26th and September 26th. 6s or 9s. And this is the day we're looking at right here, November 2nd. So 2/22 is, I just said an entire video over a month ago, is the 14th, Valentine's Day. That's why you got hearts on the Ipet Goat chalkboard. And then you got this date right here, the 29th, November 2nd. Let's see what happens. Guys, this is extra credit coverage, actually. Who urges stockpiling radiation meds? Okay, when did that article come out? When was that headline on Drudge? On January 27th, 127. Okay, 127. Check this out. What is the date on October 29th? 127. And what day is connected to October 29th? Obviously, November 2nd. Come on. Even that article is connected to the 27 Club and 29, 127. You can't even make that stuff up. They literally came out that article on that day. Now look. And if you go to the Drudge archives and go to the date 1/24/2023, January 24th, here's the headline. Saw it right here. Is Doomsday ticks closer. Doomsday ticks. That was the headline on January 24th. When is 1/24? Give me a break. 1/24, exactly on October 26th. 1/24, Doomsday ticks closer. Right here. And what is the date right here on October 25th? The date 3/2/1, Tishri 23. Tishri means 1 and 7. So there's your September 23rd coding, and there's your 3/2/1. And that's why they got all the monkeys chanting TikTok. What is the next day right after October 25th? It's October 26th, played out right here on our date, October 29th. That's why I got everyone chanting TikTok right there. Give me a break.